Hello everyone, today we're gonna look at the new challenge called Slime Element Storm. Now this one is interesting in which you have 3 different slimes and each slime actually gives you a buff to kind of counter the other slimes basically. So let's look really quickly on what I'm talking about. So the talent of the green slime, right, it says when actively attacking dealing damage applies a green mucus and then to the enemy unit, and the enemy unit that has a green mucus deals damage to red slimes and reduce damage dealt by 20% however for every 1 block move for 2 turns. So basically what that means is the green slime will give you a buff that will be able to attack, hurt the red slime more, but every time you move, it will reduce the number of, the percentage of damage you do. So basically you want a unit that would be able to get the buff from this slime and also damage this one from a distance. And the reason why is because every time you move you lose damage. So a perfect unit for that would be Light of Genesis, especially with her talent, as well as giving her the range staff, and that will allow her to be in one spot where you get hit by the slime's AoE and attack the red slime. Now this red slime is a little bit different. It does allow you to do damage right here to the blue slime, but the trick is that it reduces intel by 50%. So whatever is attacking the blue slime, you don't want to have any unit that uses intel. So one like Leon, physical attacker, is actually perfect. And then of course Luna, which does the conversion, would be another perfect unit. And Luna can also buff Lana, and then as well as the healer Rozenciel, which I'm going to explain what their role is in a second. And for the blue slime, let's see here. So it will actively, so it will apply deals damage to the green slime, but it reduces attack by 50% for 2 turns. So that means any unit attacking the green and getting the buff of the blue, you don't want them to be doing physical damage, and you want to do them doing magical damage, which makes it Lana, and with her giving her a range staff, the scepter will be able to do wonderful on the green. Now the hardest part of it is that if you gotta make each slime attack either using their AoE or their regular attack. And the positioning is what is going to make it crucial to make it worth. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stay put with Leon. I'm going to get Light of Genesis to go ahead and uses her teleport herself and then move again, so she gets the buff. I'm going to go ahead and do a faction buff for her and stay in range. So the lining here is that by doing this, this slime would do the line AoE going this way. We also want to position Luna here so that this slime will do the AoE this way. Now my issue now would be giving Lana the I want this slime to do an AoE this way, but right now I think in the very beginning I'm gonna go ahead and use her 3C instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack. As you can see, very little damage, but it's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and use the 3C. But this way, my entire team gets the heal buff, and as they get hit, will be able to get life back. So here we go. Nice and healthy. This one gets the green buff, this one gets the red buff. She doesn't get any blue buff yet, but I'm gonna reposition my unit in a second. Perfect. The first thing I'm going to do is attack. Nice damage there. Move back. Next thing I'm gonna do is give her a crown buff and move in this spot so that I can get the line AoE going from the blue. I'm gonna stay here. And then this so gives me one here and then here, so it will AoE on both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and attack here and give him a debuff because this one has the most life. So now, perfect. Time for Lana to hopefully clock, but if not, get the cooldown. Oh, they did clock, perfect. And I'm going to do here to damage this one because she did get the green buff. Perfect. So now we have a nice cycle. Everyone's gonna get their AoEs nice and healthy. All we need to do is let it do its magic. Okay, so come here, attack, move back, get life back. Here, and you're gonna use this spell because it helps heal, and then it'll be able to help heal Luna. So he attacks the slime. She's healthy enough. And she's gonna stay here, get healed from that. She's going to hopefully clock again, but let's see what happens. Oh yes, love the clocks. And then continue to attack this way to give him debuff because that has the highest HP. And that's pretty much it. Once you can get this going, then you're done. We're almost halfway point, and then once the 3C runs out, we're going to reposition and use the healing correctly so that it will do its magic. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is give myself that. I'm gonna heal up. Okay, I'm gonna attack so that Luna gets healed up. Perfect. I'm gonna do this so I can heal up, do some damage. I don't want to kill her off yet. Come back. And then I'm going to have Jugler stay there. Oh no, actually Jugler can come down here so he can get the double AoE. Wait, yeah, that's fine. Do it that way. And then I'll move Luna. Oh, this way to. No, let me go ahead and do this first. And I'm gonna have Luna move up and help and damage this one in a second. Ooh, just love those clocks. Just clock after clock. By doing this, I'll get her the crown, and then next turn she'll be able to help do damage. Yep, nice and healthy. Because Jugler's in the right spot. And this one is angered, but it's okay because it's about to die. Okay, so now we're going to do damage to this one first. It's not quite dead yet. Okay, perfect. So next turn is gonna die. We're going to... Okay, do nice damage there. Am I gonna clock again? No, not this time. Okay, perfect. So next turn is gonna die. I'm gonna actually... No, I'm gonna come right here. Buff up. I'm not gonna attack this one yet. I'm gonna attack him next turn. And then I'll just use her to up Jugler so you get the buff. But that's it. Next turn everything is gonna die. And not too bad if you can have this specific setup. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, queue her up. Just gonna work my way around. So I know this is gonna be 100% kill. 4,000 left. Easy. This is another kill here. Yep. And then finally Leon go in for the kill. Alright, that's it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. But I guess the question is, what if you don't have these specific heroes? Because I am using a couple new ones like Light of Genesis and Rozenciel. That's definitely a question. So I'll do a little more research, but for now that is the basic fundamental of it. And then and of course I did not purchase any of these buffs, so it's definitely doable. Definitely doable. Good luck with yours, and maybe you can kind of share in the comments below how you did yours, if you have any other tips for our fellow Langrisser players. Take care and aloha.